Tell Cheryl to run it up.
Huh?
Have Cheryl run it up.
Call a meeting to order. I'll join me in saying the pledge, please.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right. Roll call.
Mrs. Bergstrom. Present.
Mayor Franklin.
Here.
Ron Miller.
Present. Approval of minutes.
I have read them, and unless someone has a correction, I'd make a motion that we approve them for the January 12th meeting.
Second.
It's been moved and properly seconded that we approve the minutes as presented. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Aye. Approval of claims. Any discussion?
I make a motion to approve.
Second.
It's been moved and properly seconded that we approve the claims in the amount of $461,498.01. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All opposed? Approval of licenses? No. Changes or additions to the, or deletions to the agenda? Anybody? No? Okay. Old business? There's none. Request from the under new business, request from the YMCA to hold the second annual Shamrock Shuffle. It's all contained in your packet in the request. Any questions?
Does that involve the street commissioner coordinating, blocking off some streets and whatnot?
It possibly could, in loaning barricades, traffic cones, things of that nature, but it does not include any personnel. We offer those things. We make them available to the organization, but we don't actually set them out. Okay.
None further from me.
Ms. Armstrong? Okay, I entertain a motion.
I make a motion to approve.
Second.
Been moved and properly seconded. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Okay. Reports. Acting Building Commissioner, Deb.
Okay. I did not have any building inspections this week. I have been watching a project that they haven't pulled the permit yet. It's a demolition project. Skip's a little concerned that they may go ahead, roll into town, take it down, and roll out. So I've been kind of going by every day just to make sure they're not doing anything. And I keep calling the guy, but he won't return my phone calls. So anyway, I'm keeping an eye on that. I did one code enforcement thing yesterday, and I sent a letter.
Okay.
It gives them 7 days to get it cleaned up. If not, then we take a different route, bring them to the Board of Works, whatever. I did 2 building permits and 1 temporary use, which is when they do a show or a tool sale or when those people come in that buy gold and stuff like that. That's what that temporary use is at the Holiday Inn or the Ramada. And I had 9 contractor registrations.
Fantastic. Okay. Any questions for the Acting Building Commissioner?
No.
No? I make a motion that we accept the report by Deb as presented.
Second.
Been moved and properly seconded. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Okay, thanks, Deb.
Mm-hmm.
Police Chief, I'm sorry, Superintendent of Public Works. Do the shuffle.
Good morning.
Good morning, Dan.
Okay, I've got 2 reports. I'll break them down really quickly. If you have any questions, interrupt me at any time. Had a short week because of the holiday. Friday we had 6 men sanding, salting, plowing snow. And just for your information, we had to take our mechanic out and put him on one of the trucks. We were 3 people short. Cleaned up property at 2019 North Street. That was 2 dump truck loads. I don't know, I'm learning how to order sand and salt, so we've ordered, we have enough sand and salt to do us. We've picked up more trash bags, more Christmas trees. We've hauled in 16 loads of sand and salt, and we actually mix that. We use all sand on our main thoroughfares and secondary streets and roads. We use a mixture as a cost-cutting measure. Under my idea, we had the fire department come in and do a thorough inspection, and we are currently addressing those issues as I speak. We're spending time cleaning and reorganizing our garage and mezzanine. We have a beautiful building there, and it sometimes may not look like it, but it's a great facilities, and we're going to utilize it a little bit better than it has been utilized. Our tool department, it's hard to keep an inventory of tools, so we're presently building a wall, and the tools will be stored in that area so I can keep a better idea on tools coming and going and keep an inventory. Several signs around the city have been replaced, keeping the sign guy busy, and I apologize for putting your name on the sign. We're you know, sort of experimenting, so I said, well, we'll just experiment with your sign. So I take full responsibility for that, and it's going to be changed out. We have ongoing thing with the recycling bins. It's just, you have no idea. We think we've got it, and some neighbors take those, and so we're on top of that. And everything is running real smooth, got good people, good workers, and that completes the street department part of it. If you have any questions, I'll entertain those at this time. Okay. Moving right along to the cemetery part of it. No vandalism. We have good neighbors, people that walk the cemetery that I have pulled over and talked to them and asked them if they would help me out watching and seeing anything, and that's worked out great, to be truthful with you. We had a real nice, well, maybe that's not the right words. We had a funeral with a 20-year fireman from Kokomo. It was really nice the way everything went on. I would like to commend our fire chief. He escorted the funeral to town, up to the cemetery. After everything was over, Mrs. Dockery came up, put her hand on my hand, and thanked me for everything, and wanted me to thank the fire chief for his part. And that was great. It was really, you know, that's really what we're here for. And I wanted to thank Mark for that. Same time, we got a little thanks for Carol Sue. She gave us one of her workers we had a 2-hour training on the computer, and I haven't messed it up since the training, so I want to thank you for that, and we're getting there. It's going good. Real happy with everything.
Any questions for Dan?
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. I believe we have to entertain a motion to accept his report. So was that a motion?
It was.
Second.
It's been moved and properly seconded that we approve the report by the Superintendent of Public Works. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All opposed? Chief of Police.
Morning, everybody.
Morning, Chief.
Does anybody have any questions on the monthly reports and the year-ending reports before I get started?
Yeah, I mean, these are partial reports.
Right.
There will be a final version
Yeah.
eventually.
Yeah.
And if you want to, you can just wait and submit all your reports from the different divisions of your department all at once. And then we include those in one year-end report for the whole city.
Okay.
So instead of having them straggle in, when you do your final, be sure you include these in it.
All righty. Just a little update on some things we talked about last time. You know, Mayor, you were asking about our website and having the application set up on there. I've got with Sergeant Rosie. He takes care of our website. He said he'd be glad to get it all squared away once we get our new letterhead set up. And I'm in the process of, along with the FOP Lodge, putting together a pension board at their request. I still, 6 of the members, out of respect for them, I asked them to maybe reconsider and stay on. So far, 6 of them have said no. I still got one person I got to talk to today, and I'll know the answer on that one. But we're going to put one together. You know, the FOP wants us to. And I think you guys got a form on the promotion for Brandon Bunnell within the detective division, promoting him to first sergeant. And if anybody's got any questions.
Questions?
No.
Okay. I have a question for the attorney. Do we need to act on these separately?
I think you can do an overall approval of this report, but I think on the promotion, you need to act on that separately.
Right, okay. So, taking the advice of the city attorney, I would make a motion that we approve the year-end report and the monthly report and reserve judgment on the officer promotion request at this time. So, I make a motion to approve year-end report and monthly report.
Second.
Been moved and properly seconded to approve year-end report and monthly report. All in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. All opposed? Okay.
Thank you.
Officer promotion. I just want to go on the record to make sure I understand this correctly. You're asking us to promote Officer Bonnell to first sergeant within the detective division.
That's correct.
But it's my understanding if he is no longer assigned to the detective division, that he goes back to the previous rank of patrolman.
Correct.
That is correct.
Yeah. You mean if he decides he doesn't want to be there, is that what you're saying?
Right. If he's reassigned for any reason.
If it's his choosing, yeah, he'll be reassigned to the patrol division, or
Okay.
back to where he was, the detective.
Okay. But his rank would revert back to patrolman or detective.
Yeah, correct.
But not necessarily that of first sergeant.
Correct.
My concern is we're going to have more first sergeants than we do patrolmen.
No, well, the case with this is he's just replacing the sergeant that resigned from our department back in last year.
Understood.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure, though, that he reverts back to patrolman in the event that he's no longer in that position.
Correct.
That's his understanding, too.
Yes.
Would entertain a motion.
Motion to approve.
Been moved
Second.
and seconded to approve the promotion of Officer Bonnell. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. Thank you, Mike.
Thank you.
Fire Chief Strong.
Good morning.
Good morning.
You guys have my monthly report?
I do.
Okay, it wasn't on my list here, so I didn't know. Any questions on that or anything? We only had one fire in December. It was a pretty minor fire. The guys put it out pretty quickly, and minor damage.
My last one.
Yes, it was.
Motion to approve report.
Second.
Been moved and properly seconded. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries 3-0. Board member comments. None? Any visitor comments? Hi, Gary. How are you? Good. Okay. I'm good, thank you. No visitor comments? Entertain a motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
Moved and seconded. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Okay.